In this video, I explain property of hydraulic oil or a physical characteristic of a hydraulic oil. I explain the oxidation stability, pour points, flash point, fire resistance, fire point, neutralization number, de-emulsibility and emulsibilities. Earlier I made the one video in which I explained few of the properties of a hydraulic oil. So this is my second video related to the properties of hydraulic oils. So first I explained what is the flash point. It is defined as the temperature at which the oil give off momentary flash. Momentary flash means the oil catch some fires and after some times is automatically stop. Okay, it is called as the momentary flash. Means it is burn only the few times and they themselves stop the burning. It is called as the flash point. The flash point should be high as possible for a good hydraulic oils to prevent the fire hazards. Why it is required higher? Suppose some oil, hydraulic oils have a flash point is the 38 degrees centigrades. Okay, so in India what happen in summer seasons, they achieve the temperature of 40, 44 degree, 42 degrees centigrades. Okay, so these oil is start to burn because they catch the fire at the 38 degrees centigrades. Okay, so there is a possibility of the fire hazards. So for that reasons we need to select the particular oil which have a higher flash point. Okay, so this flash point is also affect during the transportations and the storage of the hydraulic oils. Okay, in some of the western country the temperature is too lower. Okay, so at that time flash point is 38, they have no any problem. But in India we have facing the problem related to transportations as well as the storage on the port and different industries. Okay, so according to that the selection of the flash point is the most important for a hydraulic oil. Second one is the fire point. So fire point is also one temperature. Okay, at the temperature which the oil catch the continuous flame, it is called as the fire points. So at a particular temperature oil can start to burn and they are continuously burned, they are not stop themselves. It is called as the fire points. In a flash point what we study, that is a momentary flash, they can stop the fire after some time. It is called as the momentary flash. The fire point should be high as possible for a good hydraulic oils to prevent the fire hazards. So similar way as the flash point, fire point is also required for a higher fire points to avoid the fire hazards in a hydraulic systems. Next one is the fire resistance. Okay, so you already understand the fire point. Okay, now instance of the point here we add the word that is a resistance, and if you understand the meaning of fire and resistance, then you are easily able to return the definition of fire resistance. It is the property which resists the burning. Means some oil have a fire resistance property, they are not burn. It is called as the fire resistance. They are resist the fire. It is called as the fire resistance. So it resists the burning. Fluid which are fire resist are difficult to ignite. Okay, so they are fire resist or difficult to ignite. Suppose we use the water as a hydraulic fluids. Okay, so water, we know that the water are not burned, so it is difficult to ignite the water, so they do not support the combustions and the propagation of the flame. However, before the moving ahead, I request to like the video and subscribe my channels by pressing the subscribe buttons for watching the more video related to the oil hydraulics and pneumatics and another subject of the mechanical engineering. For the more video of the OHP, the link is provided on a card. Card means it is provided on the top right screen from the I symbols, and in the description the various link is provided. And I also request to visit the playlist for watch the more video related to the various subject. Next one is the pour points. Pour point is also called as the freezing points. Okay, now earlier we study about the fire. Okay, so when the fire is start when the fluid is volatile, means it start to convert from liquid to vapor. Okay, suppose we use the petrol in our vehicles, so petrol is most volatile fluid. Okay, similarly some fluid have a high volatility and higher chances of the fire resistance. Now pour point means it is the freezing points. Okay, so in a fire point they are convert from the liquid to vapor. In a pour point, they are convert from liquid to solid. Okay, it is related with the pour points. So it is the temperature at which the oil begins to solidify. Okay, so oil is start to solidify and oil is not supplied to the hydraulic system. And suppose it is supplied to hydraulic system, then it is to stop inside the different component and the piping. Pour point should be as low as possible for a oil to be a good for a hydraulic systems. So pour point should be low as possible for a oil to be a good for hydraulic system. Suppose the oil have a pour point is the 5 degrees centigrade. Okay, so in some western country they are easily go to 0 degree and 5 degrees. So there is a possibility of that the oil is freeze inside the reservoirs and different components. So our system is also stops. If pour point is more than the liquid oil may freeze at the normal operating temperature. Hence oil should be chosen as the lowest pour points. In a place where the weather temperature is very less, particularly in a western countries, oil freeze into a solid, means oil is a liquid, it is converted into the solid into the reservoir, and it is converted into the solid. Then what happen? Pump cannot suck the solid oil, hence the electric heater are used to heat and liquefy the oil in the reservoir before starting the pump. So suppose the oil is converted into the solid, so they are putting the electric heater inside the tank and reservoirs. So oil is start to convert into the liquid and then pump are able to suck the oil. Now next is the emulsibility. Emulsibility, another name is the mixture. Emulsibility word is come from emulsions, and emulsion word meaning is the mixtures. Okay, so emulsibility is defined as the ability of a oil to mix through with water to form an emulsion. Emulsion means mixer. From the emulsion words, the emulsibility is come. So in emulsibility, it is the ability. So you need to mention this word ability of a oil to mix with the water. It is called as the emulsibility. And the oil and water make the one mixer. Okay, here what the mention to form an emulsion. If you not, it is difficult to pronounce and understand or remember the emulsion ones, then you can also able to write the mixture. Okay, good hydraulic oil should not have the emulsibility. So good hydraulic oils have not required the emulsibility property. Okay, if the oil is mixed with the proper in a hydraulic systems, so performance of the hydraulic system is reduced because the water is corrosive, so it corrode the different components of the hydraulic system. Next is de-emulsibility. So it is similar as this definition, emulsibility. Okay, here just D word is added, de-emulsibility. De-emulsibility is defined as the property of oil due to which oil and water get separate out when the mixture is kept stable for a sometimes. Stable means untouched for a particular time. Okay, so they are start to automatically separate. Suppose in a emulsibility what we study, they are mixed and make the particular mixture, but in de-emulsibility they are separate automatically when they are keep the stable for a sometimes. It is called as the de-emulsibility. So in short, in emulsibility they are mixed, in a de-emulsibility they are separate. Sometimes the de-emulsibility is expressed as the rate at which oil gets separated out from the oil water mixture. It is called as the emulsions. Mixture is written as emulsions. Okay, de-emulsibility may also be defined as the ability to separate out the water contained in it. So good hydraulic oil should have a excellent de-emulsibility. Okay, so here what we written, emulsibility are not required, means should not have in a oil. So they require the de-emulsibility of the oil. So we need to select the oil which have a good de-emulsibility property. Now the next one is the neutralization number. Now due to the contamination, okay, what is the contamination? For that I make the one video. What is the contamination, how it is come into this oil? Just you remember, contamination means different impurities added into the hydraulic oil, like as the dust and dirt. Okay, that is called as the contamination. And due to this contamination, the oil become acidic. Okay, so this contamination material start the reactions with the oil and they make the oil acidic. For its use in hydraulic system, it shall not be acidic. Means the oil used in a hydraulic system it shall not be acidic. Now, for avoiding this acidic, number of milligram of potassium hydroxide required to neutralize 1 gram of acidic oil is known as the neutralization number. Means for neutralizing only 1 gram of acidic oil, okay, suppose neutralizing the 1 gram of acidic oils, we are required the 1 gram of potassium hydroxide, then we say that it is the 1 neutralization number. Suppose we require to neutralize the 1 gram of acidic oils, okay, we require the 10 gram of the potassium hydroxide, then the neutralization number is the 10. Next one is the oxidization stability. So you know that oxidization is the one chemical reaction in which oxygen is combined with another element. Okay, so generally we said that the iron is the do the oxidations with the air and the corrosion is start. Okay, but here we need to the stability. Definition, what is the oxidization stability? Means we select the hydraulic oils which not react with the oxygen. So in a hydraulic system, oxygen from the atmosphere combine with the oil, and due to these oxidizations, the desirable property of hydraulic oil will be severely affected. Hence, oil should have a high degree of oxidation stability. Oxidation stability means resistance to oxidize, means the oil is not absorb the oxygen. It is called as the oxidation stability or resistance to oxidize. Resistance to oxidize means it's avoid the oxidation process. So thank you for watching this video. If you learned and like the video, subscribe the channels and don't forget to share with your friends.